Welcome back to MomsTown Live. I'm Mary.
And I'm Heather, and what a great show we have. We're talking about how you can take an idea or a creative passion and really turn it into a business. I think just knowing that it's possible is so inspiring and motivating.
You would think, as we have been doing this for 7 years, that women would just know it is possible. But there's a lot of, gosh, how do I do it? What if I fail? What if I risk too much money? Can I sustain it? How do I get the word out? Well, MomsTown is really the answer. We have women that are our guests that will tell you exactly how they did it and how they stayed inspired. And of course, we're meeting with Michele Baratta of shopmichele.com. She's got how many pieces in your line? 290?
Yeah, it's about that. It's like just a little under 300.
So you have these beautiful catalogs. You have all this beautiful jewelry. You have 400 consultants around the country. And it just started because you were wearing your own designs on you.
Yeah, and with my jewelry, what's interesting is that in direct selling, it's all about relationships I was talking about. And when women are wearing my jewelry, people will just come up to them and ask, where did you get that photo necklace? And so you kind of all of a sudden introduced a conversation.
Exactly. Your marketing
right on you.
Is right on you. Okay. So if there is a woman who has a product line, because women will create product lines, but then they're thinking, gosh, I got to boost sales. What can I do? What would you recommend, or any tips that you have just being a mom entrepreneur?
Right, being a mom entrepreneur. One of the things is that you, like you were saying, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. You have to just absolutely want to do what you be enthusiastic. It's contagious. People know when you love something.
Isn't that the truth?
Huge. It's like when you're recommending a movie.
It takes all the marketing out of it.
And who talks the most?
Women and moms. Yeah, because they'll come right up to you and just like start, because they're so excited about something.
And who do you buy? And just this is a really good point, because who do you buy things from? When not necessarily from, but you listen mostly to other moms when they recommend.
Oh, totally.
Not necessarily the Cindy Crawfords of the world. They're beautiful and they are moms, but they're really appealing to the fact that they are moms to try to connect. But I listen to my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Where to go to dinner, the best preschool for your kids. I mean, it really comes down to that is our market of influence, are our fellow moms in the cul-de-sac. So
being passionate.
Being passionate. And then when and if you're looking for a company like, say, in the direct selling industry,
right,
and you have to find a product that you're completely passionate about. That's the first thing. And then what you have to do is you have to really set your mindset, and you have to be consistent. You have to treat your business like a business, because if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to be a hobby. You treat it like a business, it's a business.
And there's a huge distinction in that. I think it's really important, because so many women get caught up in really treating it like a hobby.
Yeah.
And they get afraid to charge, afraid to sell. We hear from women
discounts.
Oh, and we hear from women all the time who say, I'm not good at sales.
But see, they are, and they don't realize it. Because if they're, like you're saying, they're all chatty Cathys. They're all out there talking to people. And they'll talk about, like I was saying about a movie, they'll talk about how they just love a movie. They will go and chat about it.
And you know what's so funny to me is, you ask any husband, oh yeah, she's a salesperson.
Yeah, exactly.
She sells nonstop all the time.
Exactly. I know, exactly.
And even think about online, who uses Facebook the most?
Oh, it's all moms. I'm like on it all the time.
You are a good
I'm a good Facebooker.
You're really good. I'm terrible.
I am terrible too.
I'm so bad, but you are good. You're schooling us.
Yeah, well, I'm getting you guys moving on that thing.
Yeah, you are.
You know, Michele, when it comes to the financial element of it, Heather and I talk about a lot with our mom entrepreneurs. If you want to make, let's say, starting out, you want to make $500 this month.
Yeah.
What we recommend is back into your day. Anymore, you can work 7 days a week, 30 days a month. If you don't want to do that, let's say you keep it at 20 days. But then you figure out how much product you have to sell to equal that amount you want to earn.
Exactly.
And if they look at it from the numbers standpoint, it kind of takes the scariness out of it.
Exactly.
It's right there. Gosh, if I sell 3 bracelets, 8 necklaces, that means I'm halfway to my goal, and I still have 15 days to go. You know what I mean?
Well, it really brings you to
really
the other
looking
tip
at
that you
the money
have.
side.
The other tip that you have is to set goals.
Set goals for yourself.
Right.
That's exactly. First and foremost, set goals. And that's where your why comes in. You have to know, first of all, what's your why? What is it you want? You want $500 a month? Then you figure that out. And what happens with direct selling, like in our case, our average parties are about $800, and the consultant makes 25%. So that's $250 for one party. So that's 2 parties that are average of
One night.
one night. That's 2 parties out of an entire month to have, and you've made $500.
And you've made your money.
Wow.
And you've made your money, and you've gone and socialized and had cocktails with your girlfriends.
But that doesn't
and
count.
met new people.
And that doesn't count if they've signed someone up underneath
Right.
them to do.
Yeah, then you get
Right?
residual income.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's
Yeah.
the big thing: recurring and residual income.
Yeah.
Huge.
Every big companies want that.
Yeah.
Not just moms working from home, but
Yeah.
larger companies are really trying to figure out that recurring residual business model and how.
So you don't have to reinvent the
important that
wheel
is.
Right,
all the
exactly.
time and finding new clients all the time. You create a model that they just automatically purchase again
Yeah.
on a monthly basis.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. And in direct selling, not in all direct selling companies. First of all, I want to make sure you guys know that if somebody's looking for a direct selling company, they should really go to the DSA.org. That's hugely
Yes.
important.
They have like
so that you know.
260 companies listed
Which is
there.
like, yeah, it's like the huge ones and the little ones, but it's
They police you a little bit.
yeah, it takes a year to become a direct selling association member. I mean,
Now,
yeah.
real quick question for you though: why do you think direct selling has gotten such a black eye over the years? Why do people say, "Oh, that must be one of those pyramid things," or it must be some multi-level marketing thing? Why do you think it has been like that?
Well, I think what happened was years and years ago, people just, there was all those scams where people were selling things that they weren't a product. Because a pyramid is selling an idea where there's no product.
Burning it off?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, exactly. There's
Selling
no
an idea?
actual
Whoa,
product,
no
Yeah,
not even in the market, really.
But direct selling is like huge. I mean, it's like it's like I was saying, it's all about relationships. They're there to cultivate relationships, and unfortunately, years ago, pyramids were the things that people were talking about. But there are no pyramids, and the Direct Selling Association is the company that polices this.
Exactly.
Because you're buying products and services that you normally would buy anyway. You're just buying them from
from a consultant,
a friend or a consultant,
Representative.
or a mom, a representative.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
we have to go into another break, but would you think that it would be okay if you have a passion for jewelry, but you also have one for maybe home decorating, that
Yeah.
they could do 2 at the same
Oh,
time?
of course.
Complimentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
complimentary.
There's a
You're-
lot of consultants that we have that do the same thing.
Because you're not taking away from the other, you're just,
Adding.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if people want to get a hold of you, how should they contact you?
Oh, go to shopmichelle.com.
Okay.
And anybody over there will help you. We're really easy. We're not,
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Really
right.
easy and
Oh,
nice?
really mean.
I didn't get that impression.
Nice out. Yeah, that was good.
All right.
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh.
Are we done? Did we do 2?
Yeah, we
did
did too.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
They flew by.
That was fast. All right,
Yes.
cool.
All right, lady.
All right.
We'll see you again.
Oh, it was? Thank you.
Good.